Day 10. Guys, this is the biggest lesson and perhaps the most important thing and the most crucial mindset shift you can have when you are practicing semen retention and when you're practicing nofap. So, when you're on nofap and you're holding your semen, what it means is that you're not wasting it. What it means is that you are in a state which is grounded. You're not settling for less. You're not settling for ordinary pleasures. You're not settling for any women, because you start to understand your true value. Because guess what? If you're doing this, you're very first place taking yourself way more seriously. You're taking yourself way more seriously, and by taking yourself way more seriously, you will be way more cautious what you're putting yourself into, what you're putting your time into. And so by taking yourself more and more seriously by this regards, then you will have the understanding of how valuable yourself are. I wouldn't phrase it like you take yourself seriously, but you will truly understand that you have a true deep value inside yourself. So with this mindset, with this mentality, you will develop this whole worldview that, wait a minute, where do I truly putting my energies? What do I devoting my times towards? What kind of people am I hanging out with? So when you're truly embracing this principle, what happens is that you will see that, wait a minute, what I'm currently doing might not be the best thing for you. This is not what I'm capable of. I'm capable of way more. Wait a minute, these people are not my people. I'm putting in way more energy into this. I'm reading a book a week. I'm doing 6 workouts a week. I'm hanging out with, high achievers all the time on YouTube, and like listening to podcasts, and I'm trying to grind, and I'm on my grind, and I'm productive 100 hours a day, and sometimes I'm withholding everything from my relationships, and I'm sacrificing a lot on myself. And so when you're starting to get the feeling of it, when you are holding this whole thing in yourself, this will develop, this whole mindset will develop, and this will lead towards understanding the difference between scarcity and abundance. Because the whole problem currently with most people is that they are acting from scarcity. They are acting from this fear. So guess what? You're hanging out with these people you do not necessarily want to hang out with, because you are afraid that if you wouldn't be hanging out with these people, then you would not have other people to hang out with. You are afraid that if you wouldn't be hanging out with these people, you would have to be alone. You would have to face yourself, or whatever might be your fears. And so the same goes true with your finances and your career. You are taking this job, you are in this job because you're afraid that you wouldn't be able to do something else. You're afraid that you wouldn't be able to perform. You are not taking the risky road. You are not taking the risky road of entrepreneurship because you do not believe in yourself. And again, for your finances, for the daily activities you're doing, the body you're living in, you're settling for less. Yeah, this average body is good for me. I do not necessarily want a greater body. Why? Because you are afraid, you're scarce. You're chasing the next pleasures. You're chasing the next sexual experience. You're chasing the next quick money scheme, how to lose fat fast, how to get in shape, how to become a higher value person in 2 months and shit like that. And there are no such things, man. Like, everything takes hard work, and when you understand it, and when you will truly embrace it, and when you understand that where you're devoting your energies will happen, then and only then you will understand that, wait a minute, what is my value? Where am I putting my energies towards? And so there is a change and there is a place where shift can happen. There's a place where you will say that, wait a minute, I'm not designed to do this. I want to do something else. I want to worth $100 million by the time I'm 30 or by the time I'm 40 or whatever. I want to become a world-class musician. I want to become a world-class athlete. I want to become the smartest person I possibly can become with my abilities. I want to read everything. I want to learn about everything. I want to become the greatest. And you will understand that you will not be devoting your time and energies towards petty activities. You will not be chasing the next pleasure. You will not be chasing the next sexual experience. You will not go out to clubs and this will be your remedy for the whole week, because you will understand that taking the drug, going to that next pleasure, getting drunk and, hanging out with people and who will just throw you pity parties all the time will not help you. That does not benefit you. And you have to understand that you can do everything, you can do anything, man, but it has to come from this abundance. And this is the whole difference between scarcity and abundance, because if you understand that I get where I'm putting my energies into, then you will understand that, wait a minute, I'm not just jumping from here to there, I'm like a puppy, no, I decided that I want to do this, and whatever it takes, I'm doing this. And you're making up your mind. And this is where NoFap and semen retention truly can help you. Because when you are holding your semen inside yourself, you're holding your life energies inside yourself, you're preserving it, you will say that, wait a minute, I'm doing this for 100 years. Or I'm doing this for 100 days. Do I really want to dump it for just to jerk it off for a shitty porn or something? I'm not settling for less. I'm not settling to jerk off for porn. I'm not settling to have sex with average women. I'm not settling to have average money. I'm not settling to have an average body. I'm not settling to hang out with average people. And don't get me wrong, average is good. Average is alright. But I'm not settling for this, because I'm built different. I've made different. Because why? Because I'm putting way more energy into myself. I'm putting as many energy as I can into myself, and I'm projecting as many energies I can towards the world. I'm putting myself out there, the best version of myself I can, and I'm not settling for less, I'm settling for the greatest only. Because this is my self-worth, and this is what you will understand. I'm not coming from scarcity, I'm not coming from fear. I do not fear anything. Of course I have a lot of fears, but at the end of the day, I know that I can face with them. And by facing them all the time, and by facing yourself and understanding your true value inside yourself deep down, then you will understand truly that whatever I want to do, I can do that. Whatever I want to do, I can do that. I want to become a millionaire in 2 years, I will do that. I want to become a fitness athlete, I want to do that, I will do that. I want to become this great musician, this scientist, this next great entrepreneur. I want to invent something. I can do that. You can do that too. But you have to understand that it takes work. And you will have to put the energy inside yourself. And with having NoFap by your side and having semen retention by your side, you will understand truly that this thing, what is inside you, it's truly undestroyable, and you are in control. You have to take 100% responsibility for your life. And when you cannot escape from yourself, and when you cannot just say that, yeah, I had a shitty day and I would just bust a nut. I cannot do this. Therefore, I'm enforced to take 100% responsibility for my day. And this is the whole mindset shift. You will shift yourself from scarcity to abundance. You will understand that your time is limited, your time is scarce, and where you're putting your energies and time towards will happen. And this is how you will build up a high value person. This is how you will build up a person who is worthwhile. This is how you build up a life that's worth living. And do not get entrapped with this next pleasure, this next yeah, I'm having a shitty day, but I will just go out, or I will just, hang out with these people and throw a pity party again, and I will just go out through at the weekend and find a next sexual partner, or I will just jerk off the porn, or I will not go working out today and I will be settling for the pleasure of eating a McDonald's. No, no, I'm not settling for this. I've built different because I'm putting in more work. And NoFap is only the tip of the iceberg. You have to understand this. But you have to start somewhere, and NoFap is definitely one of the best places to start at. So man, do not settle for less. Do not act from scarcity. Act from abundance. But it will not come over time. It will not come, overnight. Sorry for this. You will have to put in the energy. You have to put in the effort. You have to work on yourself. You have to respect yourself. I'm respecting myself for the highest regard. Why? Because I'm hitting the freaking gym every single day. Why? Because I'm not settling for any woman. Boy, I could have a lot of women on demand. I mean, I'm quite good. I know that I'm not ugly. I'm definitely on the upper percentage of attractiveness. I'm quite tall. I have a great body. I'm doing quite good financially too. It's like, man, like I could have plenty of women. I'm not settling for average. I could have any job, man. I could have any job. I'm a great manager. I'm a great marketer. I'm a great speaker. I'm a great writer. Man, I could have any sorts of job in business. I'm not settling for that. I'm pursuing entrepreneurship. I'm pursuing greatness. I could settle for average body. But I do not do that because I know that I'm built different. I'm capable of more. So embrace this energy, and keep going, man. Keep pushing, because at the end of the day, whatever you're going through right now will be greatness. Greatness only can be built throughout pain, throughout hardship, and throughout making the hard choices. But you have to understand that you cannot live from scarcity. You have to embrace yourself. You have to take yourself seriously in this regard and make shit happen. Peace.